Hello, everybody. It's Miss Ginny from the Rotary Children's Library. And today on Art Creations at 3:30 with me, we are going to be making a gingerbread man and, well, a man and woman or a boy and girl. So this is what we're going to be making today. I have, you can get the instructions for this craft on our website at DraytonValleyLibrary.ca under programs, and it tells you what supplies you will need. So I'll just go through the supplies that you need. So that's the picture of them. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do, there is a template. So you're going to want to print off the template, and then you're going to want to cut them out. So you use your scissors to cut them out. So you're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need a stapler and a pencil, either some tissue paper or some cotton or some Kleenex, whatever works for you for your stuffing, and maybe some Google Eyes, some white glue or glitter glue if you have it, some glitter. I happen to have some glitter glue here too, so I might use that. So I'm using Christmassy stuff. So this is the cotton if you want to use that instead. And maybe a little bit of ribbon, your choice of whatever ribbon you want for the girl's bow on her bow. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your gingerbread man and you're going to trace it out on some brown construction paper. So you're going to need two. So you trace it with the pencil and then you cut it out on your brown construction paper. And then you're going to want to take your man or girl and those two pieces of brown paper, and once you've cut them out, and you're going to staple one side together. But before you do that, I would suggest that you draw in the face. So you'll want, I'm going to grab a black Sharpie. Let's see if I can get a black Sharpie that works. So you're going to want to draw in, you're going to draw in the mouth with your black Sharpie and the eyes, or you can glue on Google Eyes. So I've already pre-done a little girl. I haven't finished her yet. So once you've done that, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to staple. So I'm going to draw his face on first. Let's draw a mouth. And some eyes. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. So on one side of your brown construction paper, you're going to draw in the mouth and the eyes. So there, I've just drawn in his mouth and his eyes. So now I'm going to take my stapler and I'm going to staple just on one side of him before we put our stuffing in. So I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to make sure my two papers are together, and I'm going to staple all the way around, just close to the edge, just like that. So you're stapling all the way around, only on one side, because you have to put the stuffing in and then staple the other side after. And it helps if you've got a littler stapler, because mine is little bit littler, because it's easier to work with. So I'm just stapling the one side. So there, I've only stapled just on the one side. So now I'm going to take my stuffing and I am going to use a pencil to push it in. So I'm going to take some tissue paper this time, and we'll see if we can push that into the arms and the legs on the one side. So just crumple it up and push it in, or use your cotton. If you want to use cotton, you can use that too. And just use your pencil to push it in so you can fill out the arms. And you just need a little bit in there so that the arms look like they're standing out a bit. Be careful not to use the eraser end. Don't use the pointed end, because you'll rip through the paper. So now I'm going to put some in his leg. So you can see that it's getting a little bit full in there, and I'll need a bit more tissue paper. So I'm going to put some more in there, just little bits. And I'm going to put some up in where his head is. Once you get it up and filled to how you want it in the head, then you can staple right around there. But I wouldn't staple it until you've got it the way you want the head to be. So I'm going to put some staples just in the top of his head here. Oh, looks like I need some more staples in my stapler. I'm going to just get some more staples here. Takes quite a few staples, so you want to have some staples handy. I'm going to put some more staples in my stapler. All right. So you push it, the tissue paper, get a little more if you need it, so that his head looks nice and full. And then you can staple it around. Let's see. So again, it's up to you how much you want to put in. So you can see that his face is coming. And now I've just got to get some more tissue paper for his arms here and the rest of his body. And his legs, his other leg. So his one arm and his other leg, I want some tissue paper in there. So now I'm going to put a staple, just finish the head off here. So you can see it's all stapled. And I'll just grab a bit more tissue paper, just so that it's nice and full. And you just push it in, staple as you go along. Now, if you want to make sure you've got some out into his arms there, so this side's a little bit trickier, but you can do it. Just push your tissue paper in, or your cotton, whatever it is that you're using. So I'm going to staple a little more around here because I've got, I think, all the tissue paper that I need in there. Again, you can use Kleenex if you want as well. It doesn't have to be tissue paper or cotton. I'll just pull it out a little bit there so I have it quite puffy for his leg. So you can see I'm getting there slowly, just making sure that my tissue paper is in there. And you just push it in. Okay, so now I'm going to staple . So once you have it all in there, then you can, and I've got my girl all stuffed too with her face on there. Then what you can do after that is you can now take some glue or some glitter glue. And it looks kind of nice if you decorate it with white glue. So I'm going to just do squiggly lines, and I'm going to do some right here on her arms. And then I'm going to do some on her legs, just like it's like you're icing a gingerbread. And then I'm going to put a bit of glue up the center, and then I'm going to put some pom-poms on there. So you can use whatever kind of craft supplies you have. So it's just like you're icing, as if you were icing a gingerbread cookie. And then I'm going to take my tray, because if I'm going to use sprinkles, I want to put it on a tray. And I'm going to use some glitter. So I think I'll use some red glitter. Or maybe, no, maybe we'll do, let's see. Maybe we'll use some green just to make it different. Or no, I'll go to red. Red stands out a little bit more. I just have to poke a hole in my glitter thing because it's not open yet. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of glitter on there. And shake off the excess. And then I'm going to let that dry. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little ribbon and I'm going to make a bow for her hair. And I'm going to also glue on some pom-poms for the center. So I think I'm going to glue on Let's see some red ones maybe down the center. I'll just get some red pom-poms. We'll maybe put one white one in the middle. That'll look nice. Okay, so just gonna put some glue on there. Stick my pom-pom on. And put a white one in the middle, I think. And a red one. I'm putting 3 pom-poms on. It's up to you. You could use buttons if you wanted to. So far, that's our gingerbread girl. Now I'm going to make a little bow out of ribbon, and I'm going to glue that on. So let's just get a little bow going here. I got a plastic wrap here that doesn't want to unwrap. Let's just see. Might need my scissors to get that. I'm just going to take a little bit of ribbon, cut a piece off, and make myself a little bow. Now, you might want to make it, if your ribbon's quite wide like mine is, I'm going to make mine a little bit thinner because I think it'll look nicer. So I'm just cutting it in half. And we'll make a little bow. I'm just going to put that there. Make a little bow. Let's go around here. Oops, just around my finger. You can do this with a fork too to make a little bow. Let's see if we can just make a little bow for her. Because she needs to, she'll look nice with a little bow in her hair. And maybe for the boy, you can make a little bow tie. Okay, so I am just gonna put my little bow here. And then I'm gonna glue it on to my little girl here. Let's see, this is not sticking through there. Let's see. Hang on. Pull this through so we can get a little bow happening. And there's your little girl, your little gingerbread girl. For the boy, if you want, you can make a bow, or you can cut it out of construction paper and do like a green bow, or you can wrap it around. So if you want, you can use, like I said, you can make your boy, you can make a girl, whatever you want. So I hope you enjoyed that craft. And I will see you again on Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.